Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about potential tropical cyclone number 6, which might be Tropical Storm Fred right now. And some of the models are anticipating it might become a hurricane. The AWRF is saying it will become a Category 2 hurricane. This is at 2 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. I honestly don't think that this will become a tropical storm. Well, actually, I do think it will become a tropical storm. It's probably just pulling an Isaias from last year. As soon as it becomes a tropical storm, it will be at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. advisory. So yeah. And then the 8 a.m. advisory on Thursday. So yeah. So that's the system that I want to show you, and then obviously we've got a depression in the Eastern Pacific. We've got a tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa, which actually looks really good now. If this does form, this will become Tropical Hurricane Grace. Well, most of the models are saying that this is meant to become a major hurricane. Yep. Honestly, this looks really good. Concentrated area of showers and thunderstorms located a few hundred miles south of the Cabo Verde Islands is associated with a tropical wave. Some gradual development of the system is possible over the next several days while it moves westward across the tropical Atlantic at 15 to 20 miles an hour. And they're giving it a 10% chance in the next 48 hours, and a formation chance in the next 5 days is low, which is 20%. But it can still form. They haven't marked this as invest yet. They're going to mark this. This would have been invest 95L. So yeah. This is not invest 91L, invest 92, or invest 93. Or so this is just on the 2 p.m. advisory. But the Eastern Pacific's got Tropical Storm Kevin right now, which is 45 miles per hour, which is barely hanging on to tropical storm status. But then we've got a tropical depression, which looks really good, and it's expected to become a hurricane. This one is. But by next advisory, about 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. The 3 p.m. advisory is meant to be coming out. So very soon, actually. That tropical wave in the Central Pacific isn't looking that good, but both of these systems actually look quite good. Models have been picking up on this, but they have been picking up on 6L, and I will show you about 6L right now. Tropical tidbits. That's it. This will probably only be like a 10-minute video because I'm busy doing stuff and all that jazz. So yeah, go watch their video actually on Tropical Tidbits on the YouTube page, because they do a good job of doing these forecast models for us all. And yeah, HWRF 6L, right? 6L. I'll show you 6L, right? The HWRF. That's the storm forming by here, going over, really forming at this point. Oh, God's sake. Hurricane 6L. No, not Kevin. Guys, this is Kevin. Yeah, this is Kevin. This is Hurricane Kevin. Wow. It used to be Hurricane Kevin. Right, let me move this over here. So this forms barely touches well HWRF. This model and actually becomes a very significant hurricane. 992 millibars. No, 998 millibars actually. Wow. Making landfall as a very quick tropical storm. So it made landfall as a very powerful hurricane in the in Florida at its peak intensity actually. So yeah, there's nothing as what can possibly go wrong. You can see that tropical wave in the Atlantic that heads towards the west. It forms by the 11th of August as the 6-0. That tropical wave doesn't get still, it's all disorganized. Might have a possible short form in there, but then obviously this wave doesn't do what the GFS does. Now what the thingy that right 2012. Obviously this wave goes into the eastern Caribbean and actually forms into Grace, and obviously it forms up here, becomes Grace, becomes a 1008 millibar storm, makes landfall here, but then there were hinting of this strong storm that was supposed to hit Mexico, a Category 5 hurricane, which I showed you yesterday. But they're only showing of two very weak storms now that are supposed to be making landfall. Like, obviously you got this system here making landfall, and then that system disappears. And then you got two tropical waves. One becomes Tropical Storm Grace, one becomes Tropical Storm Henry, and yeah. But at the 6-0, I didn't look at the 6-0 today. The 6-0 says a lot. 6-0 has this storm as 1010 millibars, which to be honest, it's not 1010 millibars. It's 1050 millibars right now. So the GFS didn't really pick up on this morning of developing. But they had it developing in the straits between Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic before moving back over the water and weakening again. And then obviously the two tropical waves that I showed you don't really do that much, to be honest. The Pacific, the Atlantic's meant to be warming up as well, and the Gulf of Mexico is piping hot. It's piping hot for tropical development, and I don't know why. Because it should be at that, but this is the 12G one, and look what they were saying at the 0-0 yesterday of the storm's life. Look, a powerful major hurricane on the 10th 0 today. A powerful major hurricane. Look at that. 945 millibars. A Category 4 hurricane making landfall just on the border between Texas and Mexico. So whoever lives on there, I don't know if this will actually come true, but models have been showing it for quite a long time. So if this does come true, I would be prepared for this system on the on the 25th of July, no, on the 25th of August, Wednesday, at 0Z, because this system, along with another system that will form as well. Sorry about that. Obviously, this system, that's 1003. Obviously, that will be skirting off towards, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. But then the high press system ridge is very strong and persistent right now. As we get into here, it's very strong and persistent. Don't want to mess with the high press system ridge. Right, just here, it's just a tropical storm, you see. Nothing really much happening. Yeah, I think it's that next wave that comes through. Yeah, it is. It's that next wave that comes through. Because that's invest. That is invest. That's potential tropical cyclone 10. Yesterday on this run, and this is today's run. And obviously that was supposed to be what do you call it? 3 out, but now it's 4 out. Or 2 out, whatever. See, 9, it goes from 9, right, it goes from 1002 millibars to 999, and 999 to 994, 994 to 989, 984 to 976, 976 to 972, 972 to 966, 966 to 957, 952 to 950, and 9, and then starts to really slow down on the intensity a little bit. But then, boom. Some models yesterday on the 9th of July, they were saying that it was not the 8th, but been showing it for a couple of days now. Not the 18-0 9th of July. Anyway, we're going off topic. So, I said La Nina was meant to be coming back. Well, we are dipping below that, 0.1, 0.2 status. Apparently, Tropical Storm Linda has formed. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah. Potential Tropical Cyclone number 6. So, automated message, Go 16 data is running behind and images may be displayed. It's struggling to get close center circulation. It does not look good. It does not look good right now. I have to say, it does not look good. I think it's getting wind shear. I think it's having shear on, to be honest. It's struggling with dry air now. Dry air intrusions, whatever. I will have this as my screenshot, as my thumbnail There we are. Um, Save, yes, right. So, um, right. In the latest frames, when it was there, it looks good, but now it doesn't really look as good. The NHC is still monitoring this area. Atlantic, well, obviously Linda looks very good right now. I think, to be honest, Tropical Storm Linda is actually really rapidly intensifying, to be honest. There's a wave behind this, and obviously, you see that wave here? That's meant to be our next wave in the Atlantic. They're going to mark that. And obviously, the MJO is meant to be coming into the Atlantic very, very, very soon. Like, actually, I think it's like in like 2 or 3 days the MJO comes into the Atlantic. So, should start boosting up the favourable environments for these potential systems. Shear is actually quite. Actually, I look at the wind shear. I look at the wind shear map. Wind shear map. Potential tropical cyclone 6. Right. So, what it's gonna do is look at the HWRF for Inverse 96L. I didn't actually have a look at it properly. You can see it really starts to strengthen. $9.80, $9.74, $9.72. $9.72 is about. You can start seeing those purpley colours. So you can start seeing the very cold convective cloud tops. Obviously, it goes over Florida. Doesn't really have that much cold out cloud tops. But now, obviously, it's 1012 millibars. Doesn't really look that good. But now, obviously, it starts getting that close central circulation by the 22-1Z tonight. It will be near the British Virgin Islands as a 1000 millibars storm. Tomorrow, 0Z, Wednesday, August the 11th, 2021. This is the 3Z run over there, and then obviously the 6Z run is when it's going to be over the water again, and it should have some time to, ramp up a bit. This is by the 12Z run tomorrow. Obviously, we're in the 12Z run now, so this will be tomorrow, this time tomorrow. So, and then the 15Z run tomorrow, 18Z run tomorrow, and then 21Z, and 0Z by Thursday, 3Z by Thursday, and, really starting to ramp up by Thursday. I think it's by the 15Z run. And then obviously it really, really starts to ramp up at this point. By Friday, 0Z run Saturday, 6Z run Saturday, 12's, right. The 12Z run is when it makes landfall over Florida. So, yeah, so, I look at the wind shear map. Wind shear map for Atlantic. Atlantic Ocean. My wind shear map for the Atlantic Ocean. Right. Now, you see where this system is right now. It's actually very low wind shear. Well, that's actually going to be moving into a very high wind shear. So, yeah. At this time, though, this wind shear will start to be going on this decrease. This wind shear, this wave was struggling with shear when it was over here. And obviously it got out of that shear and moved here, and now it is struggling with a little bit of shear, not towards its centre, but it is struggling with a little bit of shear towards the north. But, it should get out of that shear and start to, intensify a bit. Not ramp up significantly that it's, it could be a Category 3 hurricane. Or where it's below average, right, where it's all blue. That's all the favourable conditions that you got over here. 200 millibar vorticity doesn't really show that much with potential tropical cyclone number 6. Potential, right, the 850 the 850 millibar vorticity does show something in the Caribbean, but then it shows something in the tropical Atlantic, 2 waves there, so that looks interesting. Do they show them on the two? No, they don't. So they do show something they do show something over the Bahamas, which actually looks really interesting. So I have to keep an eye on that. But I'll go back onto tropical tidbits now, and I'll show you the La Nina, and then I'll stop the video from there. So yeah. Analysis 2, ocean analysis. It's really significantly cooling now. We're definitely cooling down significantly now. Nino 1 region is cooling down rapidly as well. Nino 4 still says we're going up into cool neutral. A warm neutral. Don't know what the Nino 4 is doing. Nino 3 says we are in still a cool neutral right now. So most of the models are predicting a cold neutral to a very, very, very weak La Nina right now. It's not going to be like last year where it's going to be really active and very strong indeed, but, it's only going to be that active. Where that tropical wave is in 28 to 27 degrees Celsius water, so it's actually looking quite good. Barely any wind shear on it though. 26 near Cabo Verde Islands. But where potential tropical cyclone, but where it's meant to be tracking, it's actually got 30-degree waters. So it could actually, rapidly intensify near the Bahamas. Because, it could become a hurricane, There's plenty of fuel near the Bahamas for it to really start to ramp up. So, yeah. Anyway, if you guys really love this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and, share this video with your family and friends on social media, and, so your family knows when to, get notified when I upload some weather-related content. So, yeah, peace. Have a great day. Stay safe from potential tropical cyclone 6 and this next wave. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and have a great day.